I'm sorry, I normally don't do this.
No need to start now.
But this is the express lane, so...
Uh-huh.
It's 12 items or less, so...
I've got around 12 items.
Sure. Just, it's not around 12 items or less, is it?
Are you kidding me right now?
Did I miss the part that says 12 items or less, or also more? It's
Maybe
up to
you missed the...
Well, this is a very relatable situation. If you are ever Kendra in this scenario, by the way, get your ass out of the express line. But also, Shira's delivery here is hilarious.
You volunteered for apples and honey duty. Ooh,
For your
don't throw your back out,
information,
sweetie.
I was delegated apples and honey because my mom doesn't trust me in the kitchen.
Establishing Shira's ineptitude for cooking right before she spends an entire episode cooking.
My mom is right to not trust me in the kitchen, so that's not even what my mommy issues are about.
Implying she does indeed have mommy issues loudly in public.
I think the line's moving.
How do you
Can you
not see
chill
we're
out
in
for
the middle
1
of a
second?
conversation?
I love them working together to remove this guy from the interaction, though, and then freezing. Like they both just realized that they might be soulmates. So adorable. How they go from arguing right to flirting.
You keeping a list? Hot black Jews in the Oakland area?
No. Maybe you should make a list of hot white Jews.
Huh. I don't know if you're Jew enough for the hot Jews list.
But she is hot enough. Ladies and gentlemen, she's got a shot. Including the invitation to Hannah's recital in the intro. Nice little detail. Also love that there's a photo of Shira with a BJ Banana Fingers character. They do have a love of that place in common. Shira not smiling until the menorah is knocked over and starts lighting things on fire is also a nice little character detail. They also give you a ton of context for how involved Naomi is with Kendra as opposed to Jen. Using Naomi's obituary photo is bleak as hell. It just kind of throws it at you too, without really softening the blow in any way. Harsh reality after so many years jumped forward since the last episode. God, I love this intro so much. They really looked at Bojack's opening and thought, how could we include more tiny, important, amazing details? Bless them. The thank you essential workers sign in the front yard is a nice touch.
Okay, Ben. No crust and no yolks.
They do a great job depicting how chaotic and specific children can be. Like, guaranteed he'd refuse to eat this if it had crust on it.
I can't imagine a BJ Banana Fingers without BJ's Barnacle Bandstand. I mean, that clam can really rap. Why isn't anyone yelling?
Panic at the absence of noise is amazingly hilarious.
Shira Schwooper, Kendra Hooper, and that's Walter and Benjamin Hooper Schwooper.
Super duper.
Oh, these writers and their love of assonance and tongue twisters. Such a fun, creatively animated sequence with its own unique style. I mean, it really shows you how much love is put into this show.
So the application is on our website. Make sure you get it in early. We usually get about 80 applications, and I think we have around 12 slots this year.
Around 12 or 12?
Nice callback, and interesting how Kendra has learned to be particular about numbers of things.
Potluck sign up.
Verify email, accept. Click only the pictures of bisexuals. How am I supposed to... Oh, okay, definitely this guy, right?
Where are your glasses? It says click the bicycles.
Oh.
Shira's so fucking hilariously blunt.
Shira, we're a lesbian couple with biracial Jewish sons. We're impressive enough.
Are you kidding, Kendra? Look around. It's like frickin' Bridgerton over here.
The little jingle accompanying this shot is so perfect.
A better theme would have been bat mitzvah. That's already a theme. You don't need to add another thing on top of it. It's like an ice cream themed baked potato.
What a setup considering the next episode has a food vendor literally selling this exact concoction.
What you attended was a monster party featuring a subtle mist of bat mitzvah.
Oh, I wasn't there. I just looked at the pictures online.
Wait, you didn't go?
Sarah and I aren't really friends anymore.
No? Since when?
Bus.
Very understatedly sad moment, with Avi not being as up-to-date with his daughter's life as he used to be, likely due to his recent divorce. Really enjoy this show's soundtrack. The soft, homey guitar that sounds like you're listening to someone play it from the next room over. Plus, they do a really great job depicting life during the pandemic, how there's some people there not taking anything seriously with the masks and others that do, especially because it was the cause of Naomi's death, and it hit this family really personally, while others were totally unaffected by sheer luck and thus assume everything is okay for them, to just pretend everything is normal. We were all really isolated during this time, and some unaware to how serious it all was. And I think this shot really shows the lack of empathy toward each other that we kind of developed as a culture. Classic sibling behavior that he has the ugliest possible picture of Shira for her profile.
Hey, who died?
Still Mom.
Oof, if you didn't catch that thing in the opening, this is just dropped on you like a bomb. Naomi has such a huge presence in the episodes that she's appeared in as well. She almost seemed larger than life. For us to just flash forward to the point where she's just not involved completely at all anymore, it does well to hammer that point home about how fast life can go.
Oh, right, the knishes. And she always complained about how hard they were to make.
Yeah, and we said, why do you make them if they make you so miserable?
They're good knishes, Shira.
What, I should make something easy? Only the best for my children.
For you, I suffer.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like Naomi. Such a complex situation, and honestly, my parents aren't like her, but even they have this trait.
It sucks that I can't just call her. When she died, I knew there'd be no more big moments, but I wasn't ready for all the small stuff I'd no longer have access to.
A very astute observation about grief and mourning, and one that explains a lot of Shira's behavior this episode.
What about zucchini kugel?
The concept of advertising things as still good.
I think you have our food processor.
Oh, yeah, I think Jen has it.
Avi, that thing costs us like $400.
I'm sorry. I must have been distracted by the devastation of my failed marriage when I was packing kitchen appliances.
Additionally, quite a bit of a heavy reveal. This is the first time they actually state out loud that this has happened, even with all of the signs that we've seen. And again, to hear him say it so bluntly, after it just being hinted at, is both shocking and abrupt for the audience.
I bet Jen would have some good ideas for you, though. She and Mom used to bond over cooking.
Mom and Jen bonded?
Interesting that Avi says this, and even Shira is immediately skeptical.
Do you think Mom would judge me for making something so easy?
Yes, but look, she's not here, so she wanted to judge you. She shouldn't have died, right?
Yeah.
Avi deflecting with humor is a classic move for him.
Hey, you know?
Yeah, I know. You too.
Continuing with this terribly tragic I know bit rather than saying that they love one another, particularly poignant after a conversation about their mother herself and how much they miss her.
We're making knishes.
Shira's aversion to doing things the easy way is very indicative of her trying to connect with her mother, even though she is no longer around to connect with. She can feel her mother judging her from beyond the grave, even if she isn't physically there anymore, and can't bring herself to go against her or disappoint her, even in concept. Such a fantastic commentary on what it's like to lose a parent, and in such a grounded way. It isn't like a super dramatic or momentous life-changing decision, it's just which meal she makes for this potluck. But that's what makes it so sympathetic and real.
Can you see my screen? Am I sharing my
Focus
screen
up,
right
people.
now?
Correctly portraying the horror of online video meetings, complete with overlapping voices, attempting to screen share, and someone's cat on camera instead of the actual person. I don't know why, but just this guy's name being Bob Chud got a laugh out of me.
Noah, do you have the numbers on Alvin Orangutan's fettuccine explosion? Noah, I'm not hearing numbers.
Wild that this was the other kid to beat in the management class that Kendra took, which we'll see in a couple episodes. Interesting to see how her triumph has changed their roles and personas at this company.
I don't think people pay attention to who brings what to a potluck.
I remember what everybody brings and judge them about it for years. I'm still mad about the time Matt and Chang showed up with sangria and no cups. How are we supposed to drink sangria, Matt and Chang?
That says a lot about Shira's personality. Although ridiculous, Shira intensely holding grudges is a core part of her.
Mom made knishes all the time. It couldn't have been that hard.
Mommy, Ben's hogging the knife.
Share with your brother, Benjamin.
Oh, okay.
The chaos Shira causes in this scene that Kendra cleans up is pretty impressive, and a gloomy portent for what's to come for Kendra in this episode. Shira's apron saying kiss the kvetch.
Just everybody. What? I did all the same stuff. Why is mine different?
This is exactly my experience cooking anything, except chili. My chili is bomb.
Look, Noah.
Someone in the writer's room for Raphael's shows hates fucking meatball subs because this is the second time we've seen this happen to someone. It is a huge problem though, to be fair.
The claw machines are not the problem. Seems like your whack-a-mole issues keep popping up.
Nice wordplay, Kendra. The world's best mom tie mug is so cute. I love the little prop details that they put all over the world.
We'll just find a school that's easier to get into, and it'll be easier for them.
Would that
And
be
they'll get
so
all days.
awful?
That would be so awful.
Again, Shira kind of taking the hard route for her family on purpose, even though it is causing her frustration, is a way for her to identify with her mother, and is such a clever way to write this type of behavior.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go and come back before the dough goes sour.
Dough doesn't sour.
What about sourdough, Kendra? Yeah, that's right. Checkmate.
Oh my god, Shira is so hilariously manic and driven in this scene.
It's back here somewhere.
Nice update to Jen's wardrobe to signify this new period in her life.
How's the wine biz?
Oh, booming. 2020 was a huge year for drinking alone.
Very true.
Hey, did you and my mom used to bond over cooking?
Oh, I don't know if I'd say bond.
Shows a lot about what went wrong in their relationship that Avi considered their talking about food bonding when Jen never felt that way. Illustrates that he didn't particularly ask or talk to Jen about it. Even Shira was able to pick up that they never really bonded about anything. Jen's wine business being called Stronzo Vineyard is hilarious. Stronzo is the Italian equivalent of asshole.
Because her own children didn't compliment her, which is something she mentioned to me quite a lot.
Can't believe mom's being passive-aggressive to me from beyond the grave. That's real dedication.
Hey now, there's a compliment.
Love how much Shira and Jen still vibe. They play well off one another and seem to be friends no matter her relationship with Avi.
Stop. Who is this beautiful, amazing, brilliant, fascinating, fabulous dynamo? Could it be Hannah?
Aunt Shira, I didn't know you were coming over.
How's my little talented, gorgeous genius?
And also, Shira's enthusiasm toward Hannah is always so heartwarming to see.
Hannah, did you pass that resolution?
Mom, I have to study.
Hannah seemingly blaming and perhaps distancing herself from one of her parents after the divorce is really heartbreaking, though.
Daughters are hard.
And a nice parallel to Shira and Naomi's relationship. Love these chaotic montages of Shira cooking with such intensity, with the horns blaring in the background.
I'm putting on Paw Patrol.
The gravity of this decision, it really feels like the end of the line, just, you know, to put on some dumb kid show. Also, I do wonder if this is a bit to make fun of Paw Patrol, which perhaps one of the writer's kids actually enjoys, given how close the titles sound.
8, 6, 7, 5, 309.
Absolutely classic reference from Kendra here. For those who don't know,
700,000,000.
Benjamin's child brain immediately flubbing this and drawing complete gibberish is so accurate and also kills me every time.
Paw Patrol has a wife and son and daughter.
The unconscious stare that they enter when this show goes on.
That is the noise of you said I can handle it. But I don't know what you think I and can and handle it mean, because I have spent every moment of this week doing my full-time job while also trying to stop our screaming children from catching on literal fire, chopping off their fingers so you could do your little Top Chef cosplay.
Excellent line reading by Nicole Byer here.
When you knew from the beginning I didn't have the time, and now, on top of all that, I had to put on Paw Patrol.
Shira gasping like this is some horrible act she had to endure.
Really? Try it. What are you doing?
It's off.
What? Stop that. Stop. No. What are you doing? Don't waste them. Drop the fish. Shira, put it down. Down, Shira. Bad Shira. Shira! Why? What is wrong with them?
They're not my mom's.
Her breaking down and kind of throwing it all up in the air when she realizes she didn't achieve that sort of connection she was looking for is very telling about how deep and important this is for Shira at this moment. She needs this to process her grief.
Do I want big savings on my next yogurt purchase? Well, I don't not want big savings on my next yogurt purchase.
He's so adorable, I can't take it. Look how organized this mail sorting system is. Oh, I love the title on his phone, too. Such a loving father.
I'm no good with phones. I tried to take a picture, and it made me drive all the way from Mountain View to spend the day with my grandchildren!
It's also nice to see Elliot doing so well emotionally and physically. I mean, he lifted these two like it was nothing.
A macaroni salad was from Martha Stewart Living? That's Goyam food.
How offended Shira is by this.
All this for a potluck? You know, Costco sells those big pizzas.
And I love how immediately Elliot assumes Kendra's "it's not a crime to do it the easy way" approach. So many parallels between them and Naomi and Elliot.
Are you okay, baby?
They'll have to amputate. What's amputate? It's when the Kaiser chops off your leg if you're a France guy.
What? Walter is so delightfully deranged.
I remember those knishes. Naomi had a hard time with them too. Shira loved them though. And she was not always such an easy customer, believe it or not. So when Naomi found something Shira would eat, that's what Naomi made. She used to complain about it every time. But, you know, I think that was part of it too. You know, you do something hard so they know that you love them.
This is such a wonderful, loving concept to kind of drape over this entire situation. It is all born out of love for one another. Yes, Naomi would often demand love and affection in return from her children, but it didn't mean she didn't also put out immense love and care toward them as well.
And?
It's garlicky. Like, so garlicky. They're just like mom's.
Oh, see how good this was for her? How healing. This is such a wonderfully soft moment and really breaks through that very stubborn personality that Shira assumes a lot of the series.
Thank you for this week. I don't know what happened.
It's not a straight line.
Right.
Is Kendra just the best partner ever? She, of course, yells at her for putting her through this ordeal once because, you know, Shira was a bit self-involved this episode. But she also understands that it is a part of her grieving process. Kendra knows how important this is for Shira to do and how beneficial it will be in the long run. I love her just saying it's not a straight line. That's all it takes for her to grasp the concept.
Shira, you better... Okay. All right.
Nice way to kind of take in that message from Elliot. She did this difficult thing because she loves Shira too.
Are they trying to give us all COVID? No way. Forget it.
We're not going to the picnic?
We're not going to this school.
Are you serious?
They can't prioritize safety at one event and we're supposed to trust them with our children every day?
Unbelievable how obstinate Shira is. I mean, what a character. She's so unique. I love watching her, even if I feel bad for Kendra here.
Can we get pizza?
No.
Eat your knish. Your mother made it with love.
Nice double meeting.
I want pizza!
Hilarious way to end the episode, too. Sometimes your kids recognize how much work you put into everything. Sometimes they just want to order a pizza. If you enjoyed this video, consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/PosiTVty. That's PosiTVty. There you get all of these videos before they come out on YouTube. You get to choose exactly what you want to see on the channel, and you get the unedited essays so you can hear all of my mistakes and the things I choose to edit out before I do so. But I appreciate all of the support you provide to me on YouTube as well. Any bit of engagement helps. Watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. I thank you for all of it. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I will see you for the next video. Please let me know what you think it should be. Bye-bye.